Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like, to check the date of the big game first before you accidentally buy tickets on your 20th wedding anniversary and have to spend the next 20 years of your marriage making up for it. Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate. Savings vary. Terms apply. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
You go into your shower feeling... But as soon as you reach for the Irish Spring, your day immediately gets better. That crisp, fresh, unmistakable Irish Spring scent zings your brain and awakens your senses. So when you finally emerge from the shower, 37 minutes later, because you pay the water bill so you can stay in there as long as you want, you're ready to take on the day and smell great doing it. Irish Spring Body Wash and Bar Soap. Fresh, green, Irish. Shop now at Walmart.
Tell me, Jason, about what the possibility here that you guys could have to face CeeDee Lamb with a bunch of injured corners. What kind of stress would that put, knowing that he plays mostly in the slot and Phillips, McLeod, and Adoree are banged up?
It'd be a challenge regardless. But our personnel, we believe in all of our depth, really. Ain't got too much on that. And
then, JP, the NFL is such a week-to-week league. Mm-hmm. Like, everybody overreacts to one game, whatnot. Mm-hmm. How sure are you guys that you found something that will work? That isn't just like, okay, this worked against the Browns, but you guys found something like an identity on defense that you think you can carry forward?
Every game is different, so that's tough. That's a tough kind of thought process to carry over week by week. Personnel's different, schemes different, injuries, healthy, whatever. That's a little tough. It's gonna be different.
And then take me back, if you can, JP, to the Cowboys game last year. Like, how much did that sit with you? The 40-0 week one. How much did that sit with you? Does it still sit with you? Are you the kind of guy, Dable said each guy's different. Are you the kind of guy that wants to remember that and that feeling that you had in your stomach that night to use it moving forward?
For me personally, I don't hold it too much. It doesn't, like, I'm a person that every game I take like it's a Super Bowl. For me, for myself, it's a Super Bowl. But of course you do remember. I think everybody will remember home opener getting, beat like that, and primetime TV. But again, as far as like for our defense, it's like, I think it was 17-0 before we hit the field, so it's like, never get too high, don't get too low about the situation, so just ready to go.
I just imagine that had to be one of the more difficult nights of your football career.
Yep.
Thank you, JP.
Appreciate it.
Paul Schwartz.
Yeah, Jason, how you doing?
Good, man. How you doing?
Good. In one other thing about the Cowboys, does Cowboys week feel different at all? You've been around a little bit, Giants, Cowboys. Does the whole Cowboys thing feel a little different?
I wouldn't specifically say Cowboys, but division games, for sure.
What does division games mean? We know what they mean as far as you play them twice. It's important, but as far as familiarity, importance, how does it feel different to you?
We know each other best, so gotta be. The NFL is small room for error, and like division games it's even heightened. Just like you said, they're familiar with our schemes, we're familiar with theirs. They're familiar with our personnel, we're familiar with theirs. And then just the traditional history behind, division games, just hyped up and just, everybody want to win.
Do you go into a season kind of, you're focused on your team, obviously, and your job, but do you go into a season, especially with the division games, and think, oh, I think they're really good, I think they may struggle, they got a new quarterback, and if so, what's your sense of the Cowboys so far this season?
You always, I think for sure within division, you're kind of more on high alert within their personnel and draft stuff or all the off-season acquisitions and stuff. But we don't. Well, I don't look at it too different.
One last one. I know we have some other people. 3 games into the season, if I said you will be sharing the team lead with sacks, you would have said what?
I would have believed you, but I think everybody else, yeah, they probably a little shocked.
You and Dexter, is that one of the few things you guys share? You guys aren't going to share a lot of stats, are you? Sacks, I guess.
I was about to say that's going to be one of them.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yes, sir.
Tom Rock.
Jason, we all know how you guys left the field with the fans the last game, the first home game of this season. What do you want to show them when you come back here to MetLife Stadium on Thursday night for the first time since that opener?
Truthfully, like it's more about showing ourselves. Maybe a corner response, but that's just how we feel in this building. Not really trying to prove people, like the non-believers, like trying to prove them wrong. We just trying to prove like ourselves in this building and our loved ones who believe in us that we right. Yeah.
And then you have a lot of young guys on the team. This is their first time getting a taste of this Cowboys-Giants rivalry, right? So what do you tell them about this?
First time for everything. I'm just glad most of them young bucks got the first game jitters out and just don't make it no bigger than the last 3 weeks. So.
Thank you.
No problem.
We'll take two more. Mark Cannizzaro.
Hey, Jason. I just had a question about DJ. You've been around your professional career here in New York, so you know the level of scrutiny and whatnot, and I'm sure you hear the criticisms he gets. What impresses you about the way he handles that? And maybe how let's roll off his back or whatnot. But what's your level of respect for the way he handles that?
Very high, because like I'm not aware of it. I don't look for it within myself on the internet, and I damn sure not looking for it as far as like negative connotation towards DJ. And he doesn't let anybody else know that if he is affected by it, we don't know. So I think that's what leaders do. Show when you hurt.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yep.
Last one, Tom Canavan.
Hey, Jason, how you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
Good. Are you at all concerned about the secondary with a number of injuries? McLeod, Adoree, Drew. I mean, it seems like they're falling lately.
No, and honestly, we stress that being young in the offseason, understanding going into the year that we would be young, that everybody has to be ready. That's just what it is. It's a violent, fast, physical game. We're always ready, next man up mentality. So not too worried.
Okay. The final question I have is, to win, to make a run for the playoff, there are teams you got to beat. Yeah. And I would think Dallas and Philly are two of them. And for Dallas, you've lost 6 in a row and 13 of 14, I think. Are you guys, how do you change it?
It's a new day. That's the only thing I could really say, man. It's kind of like, I with that, like my analogy goes towards like my big brother, because we joke about this all the time. It's like, yeah, he probably beat on me for 12 years, but that 13th, I'm gonna bust your ass. So it is what it is.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like to check the date of the big game first before you accidentally buy tickets on your 20th wedding anniversary and have to spend the next 20 years of your marriage making up for it. Yeah, checking first is smart, so check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate. Savings vary, terms apply. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
It's football season, and you can now get almost anything you need for game day delivered with Uber Eats. What do we mean by almost? Well, you can't get a running back delivered, but you can get baby back ribs delivered. A strong defense? That's a no. But strong deodorant? That's a yes. A 6-pack of abs? Definitely no. But a 6-pack of beer? Uber Eats can get you that. There you have it. Get almost anything for game day delivered with Uber Eats. Official on-demand delivery partner of the NFL. Order now. Alcohol in select markets. Product availability may vary by region. See app for details.